All right, so are we really saying Cole Palmer is the best player in the Premier League right now? I mean, it's a bold claim, but after that performance, I can see why people are talking. What do you think?
Crazy right. This football mania analysis is going to be juicy.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely got people talking, that's for sure. It's like 1 minute he's this promising young player, and then bam, suddenly he's leading the headlines, scoring 4 goals in 1/2. Unheard of. It's insane. But is it sustainable? I mean, that's a $1 million question, right? This.
Well, let's start with the obvious, right? 4 goals in 45 minutes against Brighton. Okay, I get it, but still, that's a statement performance. Nobody's done that before in the Prem. And it's not even like this is his usual style, is it?
Exactly. I mean, we haven't seen him really go on a scoring run like this before. So is this the new Cole Palmer? Or was it just a one-off? And taking on Tim Sherwood's hot take, claiming Palmer's the best in the league right now. 10-goal contributions this season? Yeah, okay, Sherwood might have a point. But come on, better than Holland. Better than De Bruyne. That's a big statement.
It really is. It's like we've got this goal scoring machine emerging, but then there's all this talk about him being the next Dennis Bergkamp. And I get it, both incredibly creative, both so technical, but Bergkamp wasn't exactly known for hitting these crazy numbers. So which one is he?
Right. It's a funny comparison, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, they've both got that elegance on the ball,
Yeah.
you know, and that vision to pick out a pass, but they're goal scoring. Worlds apart. Bergkamp was the classic number 10, pulling the strings from deep. Palmer seems to have that extra something, like a killer instinct when he's in front of goal. And that's what makes it so interesting. Can he keep this goal-scoring form up when teams start to figure him out? Or does he adapt and become more like Bergkamp, controlling the game even when he's not scoring? I think he's got that versatility.
That is the question, right? But it's bigger than just Palmer, isn't it? Chelsea's entire attack is looking seriously dangerous. Jackson scoring, Mount's chipping in, Sterling's bagging assists left and right. They're racking up some ridiculous scores.
Yeah, you said it. Their attack is on fire. It's relentless. They've got threats all over the pitch. It's a nightmare for any defense. But there's another side of that coin, isn't there? They look a bit shaky at the back, don't they? Like it's all goals, 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 but they seem to concede almost as many as they score.
Yeah, I was just going to say that all these 4-2 wins are fun to watch, but I mean, that's a lot of goals to be letting in, right? That's exactly what the Football Mania guys were saying, too. They're saying Chelsea's playing a really high line, which, yeah, creates chances, but it leaves them wide open at the back. Think that's sustainable long term? Or are they pushing their luck a bit?
Well, that's the big question. It's exciting football for sure,
Yeah.
but is it going to win them trophies? You know? I mean, it makes them vulnerable at the back, especially against those teams with lightning fast forwards. And, that kind of leads into the next point. Are they really title contenders? Or are we getting a little carried away?
Yeah, looking at the pundits, there's a fair bit of skepticism about their title chances, especially compared to those more established teams like, City, Arsenal, those types.
And rightfully so, right? I mean,
Right.
you look at what Guardiola's built at City, what Arteta's doing at Arsenal. It's years of work. Those teams are so in sync, so much experience. Chelsea, they've got a new manager still finding his feet. It's a big ask.
So realistically, a top four finish would be a success this season.
I think so, yeah. Definitely a step in the right direction and a good foundation for next season. Build on that, then they can start thinking about a real title push.
All right, well, their next match is against Nottingham Forest, and that could be a real test for that leaky defense. Forest love to sit back, soak up the pressure, and hit teams on the counter. Could be a tricky one. I think Forest are going to try to exploit those weaknesses.
Oh, 100%, yeah. Why wouldn't they? They'll be looking to shut down Chelsea's attack, frustrate them, and then hit them on the break when they least expect it.
Yeah, and that's where it gets really interesting for Palmer. Can he unlock that Forest defense if they do park the bus? If Chelsea's other guys are having an off day, the pressure's going to be on him to make something happen.
Oh, for sure, yeah. It'll be fascinating to see how it plays out tactically. If Forrest does manage to shut them down,
Mm-hmm.
can he find those little pockets of space, create something out of nothing? I mean, it goes back to that Bergkamp comparison we were talking about. He was a genius at adapting, finding ways to impact the game even when he wasn't the one scoring.
Exactly. So can Palmer do that? Can he be more than just a goal scorer? Can he become that complete playmaker who can control a game, Bergkamp style?
That's the $1 million question for me. If you can add that to his game, the sky's the limit. He's clearly got the confidence right now, the momentum, everything's clicking.
Sure.
But teams are going to start figuring him out.
Mm.
If he can learn to control the tempo,
Yeah.
dictate the play, create chances, even when he's under pressure, then we're talking about a whole different level.
So what do you think? Is Cole Palmer the real deal? Are we looking at a future Premier League legend here, or is this just, one good run?
It's too early to say for sure, but one thing's for certain, it's an exciting time to be a Chelsea fan. The talent is undeniable, and, watching him develop over the next few seasons is going to be incredible. Can he keep this up? Can he evolve his game? Can he even, dare I say it, lead Chelsea to the title? Wouldn't that be something?
That would be incredible. But hey, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive into the Cole Palmer phenomenon. It's a story of talent, potential, and that big question, can he sustain this level? We want to know what you think. Let us know. And until next time, keep exploring, and we'll catch you on the next deep dive.